everyone, different strokes. Hope you're well. Wednesday, 11 o'clock, ready for our level 3 exercise session. So this is going to be pretty similar to last week. We'll put a few new things in. I hope you all found it useful and got on well with the session last week. If you watched it live or on the recording, obviously you can do the same with this session today. Either watch it now as we go and join in, or by all means watch it back on the recording. Pause it when you need to, take a break, take a drink, and then go again. So so this is your level 3s. We're going to start with some seated exercises, and then we'll do a transition to some standing exercises today again. And then we'll come back down to seated for a good stretch today. Okay, so we'll start with moving one leg in, then one leg out. So bring your ankles together, and then bring the leg out to the side. And then do the same with the other leg. So just alternate those legs coming out and in, side to side. Okay, fantastic. Keep that going. If you wish to progress with that one, you can go both feet out together and then both feet back together. Both feet out and both feet back. Obviously working those core muscles as well as we do in that one. But keep that going. Either both together or single leg, in and out, one forwards, one to the side. Brilliant. Okay, so now just very gently lift those knees, alternate sides, just raise them up. Just keeping it gentle for now, just while we're warming up the body. That's great, keep it going, lifting those knees up. Okay, fantastic everyone. Now kick your legs forward. So really extend those legs out in front of you. Push your toes forwards. Brilliant. So just alternate legs as we're going. Keep those legs pushing forwards. Okay, brilliant. So hold one foot up and rotate your ankle. If that is your affected side and you struggle to keep your leg up, you can cross it over your knee and then rotate if that helps you out. But keep that going, keep rotating the foot. Fantastic, now rotate the foot back the other way. So same exercise, just rotate it round the other way. Perfect, and do the same with your other foot. So same again, just rotate your ankle round. Good, just keep it moving around gently. And then the same going the other way. So same foot, rotate it back. Fantastic. So to the other foot again, and we're going to do tap your heel, then tap your toes. So drop the knee down, then lift the knee up. Try and tap the same spot on the floor. So obviously you flex and extend. Good, good. Keep it going. So just lift and then lower. Fantastic. Okay, superb. We'll do the same on the other foot. So heel and toe, same again. Working on that same spot on the floor. Really lift that knee up and point those toes down. Okay, fantastic. So what we're going to do now is just gently lean forwards. Both hands coming down towards your feet, and then just sit yourself back up again. So shoulders up nice and tall, and then lean down, and then coming back up again. Just very slowly, working through the range on the lower back. Brilliant. Just make sure as you come up, you're coming up slowly and keeping those shoulders up nice and tall. Fabulous. Right, as you come up now, we're going to rotate. So come up and twist, and then come back down to the floor, up and rotate on the other side. So we'll keep that going now. So gently down, gently up and twist, gently down again, up and twist to the other side. Fantastic, keep that going. As we're doing these exercises, please do play any of your music you have at home with you. If you feel that motivates you, or have the TV on as well as me instructing you. You don't have to just listen to me the whole time, but I'm sure you'll enjoy either way. Keep it going. Okay, good. Keep the shoulders up nice and tall now, and just very gently tilt to one side, come back to the middle, then tilt to the other side. That's great, keep that going. Good, just stretching through the waist as we're doing this one. Fantastic, okay, so working into the arms now. So we're going to go palms up and then palms down. So rotate those wrists and arms up and down. If you need to manipulate your affected side, turn it over with your stronger hand and then back over the other way. So just keep rotating that hand round, under and over. Fantastic, keep that going. It's good this one to do with weights as well, so if you have any cans or anything when you're doing your exercises, you can always just grab those when you're doing any arm exercises. So cans of food or light dumbbells just adds a bit more resistance. Okay, fantastic. We're now going to reach one arm over the body, bring it back, and then do the same with the other arm. Reach it over far as you can. Again, push that affected side over with your stronger hand if you need to, if you require that. Keep rotating there. You can do it with a clenched fist if you wish, if you want a bit of a Muhammad Ali about it, a bit of boxing. Or you can just push your hand out nice and straight. Fantastic, keep it going. Brilliant, and shoulders square again. We're now just going to raise one arm up, bring it down, and then raise your other arm up high as you can, then bring it down. Again, pull that arm up high as you can, and then down if you need to do that. Do your best with that affected side. Use as much strength as you've got and range of motion, and then just give it the helping hand with the other if you need to. That's fantastic, everyone. Then keep it going. Keep pushing those arms up nice and high. Really aiming to get your arm next to your ear with this one, so really lengthen the arm up as high as you can. That's fantastic. Keep working hard. Okay, superb. We're now going to go to a rowing motion. So you're going to push your arms forwards in front of the chest and then pull your elbows back. So arms straight in front and push, and then pull your elbows back. You could do it like that if you wish, one hand on the other. Arms forwards and back. Or push both out, and then nice wide elbows coming back. Push and pull. Nice rowing motion, keep it going. Fantastic, we're now going to take it to a lower row motion. So what we're going to aim to do is just turn our wrists around, so you've got like a hammer grip, and then pull those hands back to your hips, and then push your hands forwards above your knees. So back to hips, and push forwards. pull in and push. Okay, fantastic work. Keep that going. Keep that rowing motion. Push and pull. Fantastic. And on a nice hot day like today, we'll stick with your rowing thing. We'll do a kayak motion now. So pull your hands around to the side, back to the middle, then pull your hands around to the other side. So rotating with your hands coming down, side to side by your hips. Perfect. Keep it going. Okay, well done. Relax that waist again. Very good. So what we're going to do is just gently lift our shoulders up and let them come back down again. So raise and then lower. So keep that going. Pull those shoulders up high and then gently release them. That's good. Up and down, nice and steady. And then just gently pull your shoulders forward. So lift them up and roll them forwards, bring them down and back. So up and forwards, down and back. Up and forwards, down and back. And as you're doing that, you can just start moving your elbows away from your body, getting wider and wider into those arm swings, coming forwards. Brilliant. And we'll do the same going back. So rotate those shoulders to the reverse, so lift, pull them back, lower, pull them forwards. Up and back, down and forwards. Good. And then start taking those elbows away again. So bigger circles and bigger, as much as you can do. Fantastic. So we're now going to transition to some standing exercises. Always feel free to grab a drink whenever you wish. That's absolutely fine, of course. So for our standing exercises, make sure you've got that nice sturdy chair with handles if you need them to help you push and stand, or a walking frame in front of your family member, friend, carer who can help you do that as well. So what we're going to do first of all is just seat to stand. So we're going to come all the way up to standing and then all the way back down to sitting down again. So lean forwards, push through the heels to stand, and then slowly lower down to seated again. So up, and then down to seated. So just keeping it controlled. Important thing is as you're coming down, come down slowly, and then sit, pause, and then stand again. So try not to flop down. So use your leg strength all the way through that standing motion and even the lowering phase of it. That's fantastic. Keep it going, everybody. That's it. So push and stand and then gently come down. I'm just going to add a progression in. Feel free to keep standing out the chair and then sitting down again. The progression would be to stand and then just very gently take one foot off the floor and then sit down again. Okay, so stand up and then take the other foot off the floor and then sit down again. So you're just working alternate sides, they're distributing your weight. That leg of mine there has all the strength as I'm pushing and standing on the one leg and then onto the other side. So that's your progression. Feel free to just keep standing up, sitting down, or move on to that one if you're safe to do so. And we'll do one more of those. Fantastic, good, good. So if you can come to the back of your chair, please. I'll just move my screen so my head's not cut off, so you can see what I'm doing there. Fantastic, there we go. Okay, so it's good to be behind your chair for these next few exercises that we do. Okay, or behind a walking frame. Standing up, shoulders nice and tall, we're just going to curl one heel back, put it down, and then curl the other heel back and put it down. Okay, so just gently alternate sides, right foot then left foot, holding onto that chair. That's great. If you feel you can put a bit more into it, then just step a bit wider and then kick those heels back. So you've got a little side step going on as well while kicking back your heel. That's great, fantastic. Keep that working there. Oh, my device has fallen over. Let's try again. So keep kicking those heels back. There we go. Alternate sides. That wasn't an excuse to have a rest. Well done. Keep kicking those heels back, side to side. Fantastic, well done. So still stood behind that chair. What we're going to do is just gently raise one leg back and then forwards. And then do the same on the other leg. Raise it back and then forwards. So a bit of a straighter leg this time. Raise it back behind you and then back to the floor. Good, good. So as you're raising your legs back there, alternate sides, working the lower back again, and backside muscles, keep pushing, back behind you, shoulders up, nice and tall when we're doing this one. Fantastic, keep going, we'll do really well, I'm sure. Okay, superb. Now from this position, we're going to raise one leg up and out to the side. So raise it up to the side and then back down, feet together. Then do the same with the other foot. So we're alternating legs on this one. Raise one up, bring it down, and then raise the other one up and bring it down. Very good. Fantastic, everyone. Keep it going. Obviously, it's good to make a note of any exercises that you find particularly tough, because obviously, as you progress through the weeks doing this, you can look back on them and see how you progressed. So if you're finding any exercises that we're doing particularly challenging on both sides or your affected side, just make a note of it. And obviously, it would be good to review that going forwards. Okay, brilliant. So now I'm going to stand sideways onto your chair. If you've got that weak affected arm, make sure your stronger hand is holding the chair to the side, whether you're standing to the left or right of it. Okay, and we're just going to very gently lift our knees from your standing position now. Very good. Keep it going. Raise those knees up. Okay, great. Keep going as you are. Again, if you wish to progress like we did with the heel kicks back, it's just to step a bit wider and drive one knee up. Drive one knee up as you step wide, side to side. Really good. Well done. Keep going now. Okay, superb. Standing still now, and then swing one leg up, lower it down, and then do the same with the other. Swing it up and lower it down. That's good. Keep it going. Don't walk down the street like this. Fantastic. Keep going. Raise one up, lower it down, raise one up, lower it down. Okay, take a rest there. Again, if you need to take a drink or anything, feel free to do so. It certainly gets the heart rate up, these exercises. I'm sure you're all doing very well. So we're going to move on to some stepping exercises next. Okay, so if you can move away from your chair, if you've got a bit of space around you, obviously make sure you've got someone helping you do this, or walking frames if you need to. I will show you an alternative standing next to your chair if you feel that's going to be a lot safer for you. But it's just some gentle walking exercises. So first of all, just shoulders up, alternate feet, stepping forwards, normal gait walking, turn around on the spot, and then do the same, going back to the other way, turn around on the spot, and then again. So just make sure when you turn around, you're doing it very safely as well. Take as many steps as you need to. Alternatively, hold onto your chair, take a few steps forwards, and then very gently take a few steps backwards. Okay, so if you feel you need the safety of standing next to that chair, do a few steps forwards and then a few steps back. Otherwise, gentle walking forwards, turn around safely on the spot, and then gently walking back. Making sure you've got somebody there to support you should you need to wobble a little bit, or your walking frame, sticks, etc. Keep it going, everybody. Well done. Keep moving your body. This was you one holding the chair. So stepping forward, stepping back. Feel free to have a mix of both as well, if you feel like doing so. Okay, fantastic. We're now going to do the same, but stepping to the side. So stand sideways on and step away, then feet together. Step away, then feet together. And then do the same going back the other way. Again, if you feel like you need to stay behind your chair, do a step to the right, and then a step to the left. One right, then one left, staying behind the chair. Or stepping away, take a few more steps in your room or garden if you're training outside in this lovely weather, and then keep moving side to side. Fantastic. Keep moving. Good stepping patterns. Okay, brilliant, well done. And this one, standing behind your chair, what we're aiming to do is just step the left foot in front and over the right, then bring it back, and then do the same with the right foot, up and over the left, and then step it back. So just cross those legs over, and then step back. Cross your legs over, and step back. Fantastic. Keep going with that one. That's really good. Good movement through the hips, stepping over and across. Certainly a movement your body is not used to doing. And it's going to work and wake up those muscles that you're not used to moving. Fantastic. Keep it going. Okay, great, well done. Standing behind your chair now, we're going to raise up onto the toes and then slowly back down onto your heels again. So lift and then lower. Onto your tiptoes, back down onto your heels. Keep that going, keep it steady. Again, I'll throw in a progression. You might have guessed by now I like doing that. So if you want to progress this one, aim to lift one leg up, and then come up on the single foot and then down. Up on the single foot and then down. So you want to do 4 or 5 of those on each leg. That's it. Making sure you swap to your other leg with that one. Or you could do, if you wish to work your stronger leg on the single side and then just support your affected stroke side with your stronger leg, so doing both feet together on that one, that would be fine as well. Just think about the muscles you're using though, so try and work down to that specific side. Okay, perfect. And no session would be complete without some lunges. So step one leg back, and then dip one knee down, and then stand again. So back knee, dip down, and stand. Keep it going there. Just nice and steady, up and down. Good. Do one more on that side, and then step that leg back forwards, and step the other foot back, and do the same. Dip and push. Fantastic. Keep it going, those lunges. And one more, that side. Okay, fantastic. So we're just going to do a balance exercise before we sit down and do those stretches. So standing sideways onto your chair, put one foot directly in front of the other. So this is a tandem stand, like you're on a tightrope if you like, one foot directly in front of the other. Just hold on to that chair for your safety and balance until you feel you are comfortable to maybe just drop down to a couple of fingers or one finger on the chair. Maybe even take your hand off, but just hover it above the chair if you need to put it back down and regain your balance. So staying shoulders up nice and tall in that tandem stand. That's it, keeping your body as still as possible. Fantastic, and then we'll just do the same on the other side. So step your other foot in front. Again, keep your shoulders up nice and tall, looking forwards, hands on the chair, progressing down to maybe just a couple of fingers, one finger on your chair, or even hand off and hovering above your chair, placing it back down. If you just lose your balance either way, left or right, well done. You could also have someone holding onto your arm with this one. Good, fantastic. Stay in there, keeping your balance. All right, fantastic. Well done, everybody. So have a sit down again, and we'll go through some nice stretches for you. Okay, so we'll just let those legs have a rest, and we'll stretch the upper body, bit of range of movement and stretching together. So grab one hand on the other and then raise those arms up as high as you can, whether that's in front of your chest, chin, eyes, or right up, whatever you can do, raise those arms up. Hold them there. Okay, then bend those elbows as if you were to brush the back of your hair. If you want to do it one side, do it one side. You can even give that weaker affected arm a push up if you need to, wherever it's going to be, there or there. Whatever you can do, or if you wish to do both together, bring those arms up onto the back of your neck. Fantastic. And now link those hands again and raise them out in front. So really push forwards and tuck your chin down. So stretching the back of the neck and shoulders and back. Keep holding that stretch there. Really push those arms out. Well done. And then leaning forwards like we did in the warm-up, except we're going to hold it there. So lean forwards and stay there with chest down towards your knees. Very nice. And come up again. On the way up, just grab one knee with one hand or both and pull that knee up towards your chest as high as you can. Good, hold it there. And then we're just going to put the hand or hands underneath the thigh now and then lengthen the leg. So try and get that leg as straight as you can out in front. You'll feel that muscle stretching on your hands. And then slowly lower it down to the floor. And we'll do the same with the other knee. So pull that knee up as high as you can with one hand or both. And then extend that leg forwards. And then relax that leg down and rest there. Okay, we're done today. Fantastic, well done everybody. I'm sure you've done really well with that. As I said, feel free to drop comments and let me know any exercises which you found particularly tough. And you know, we can sort of look back at those over the coming weeks and you can see how well you've progressed. But keep going, I'm sure you're doing great. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week, next Wednesday at 11 for your level 3s. See you, cheers.